hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it, that shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwin' the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted, that we get what we deserve. Freaks show they staring and don't ask for no pictures, cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking now, I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system to GameStop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Thank cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Nah, I'm playing the ATM, broken the rain wide. Raindrops falling on my head, I hate cops. Ain't talking to the feds, zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up, that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of Indian drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sad. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
In a suit with a clean cut, but I know y'all not bougie. I just walk up and pop off on player like a bomb on moving. His buck cut short, that's a sawn off booming, cause dog got a chop with a kick like Hong Kong Phooey. This how y'all gonna do.
Let me get something off my chest. You normally keep a knife on your chest. Any disrespect, I take that knife off your chest and stick it through your chest. Then John Legend, lift it, T-Sweat, twist it. It's gonna be so much movement. You don't know if he was getting cut or I was driving a stick shift. Are y'all serious?
I feel like there's a lot of really dope battle rappers that are starting to emerge in the West right now. And I'm actually kind of proud to say that I got to like rap with a lot of them on cards, and I'm seeing them pop up a lot more. I think that's super fucking cool. I would like to be able to make it onto bigger cards eventually, you know what I mean? But I'm just here to rap, you know? So I'm not gonna try and do anything extra to get seen. I don't need any extra attention. I feel like that's something that a lot of people mistook about me when I first started this. They thought like the mask was for some sort of gimmick to like get extra attention, but that's not what it was, you know what I mean? I'm here to rap and show what I got.
I mean, I love West Coast battle rap. I mean, like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, West Coast battle rap is running battle rap. You hear me? You know, I know that East Coast got their thing, but, you know, I feel like the West is just unbeatable right now. As far as my role, you know, like, I would like to be, you know, like, mentioned up there, you know, with, you know, some of the best punchers, you know, and just have some of the most craziest performances and moments that I can, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be up there.
I mean, honestly, there's a lot of different ways that you can look at it. I always feel like I'm the underdog because I feel like, I don't know, I just always feel that way. I feel like maybe that's just how I bring the best out of myself, is thinking that I'm the underdog and I'm ready to fucking come cook and show everyone that I can fucking actually do what I do, you know what I mean? Because I don't like to talk, I like to show up and actually do what I do. I feel like there's definitely a lot that has happened in my career to where someone that's not really tuned in with what I'm doing now would say, oh man, like, I can't believe this dude's still here. I think that there is people that could say, Lucky is brand new, why is he on the top of this card? But to be honest, I think it's right where it's supposed to be, and I think we both have something that we want to prove here. And yeah, it honestly comes down to which way you want to look at it.
I mean, I would like it to be me. I don't think it is. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just because of like how I came out. You know what I mean? Like punching straight off the gate. You know, like Sasquatch has been in it for years, so you know, like this is literally my fifth battle. I should be the underdog, and it's not turning out that way, which is unfortunate for me. I like to be the underdog. You know what I mean? Like I want to, you know, I want to punch myself out of that casket. You know what I'm saying? Give me the Uma Thurman, but that's where we at.
He performs really well, to be honest. Like, he performs really well, and he comes up with some pretty cool fucking bars and pretty cool schemes. I like his reference game a lot. That's the thing, man. I'm not really here to talk shit. I like Lucky, but I'm here to show what I got too. And if it's gotta be one of us, you know, like.
I mean, I'll say crowd engagement. He's pretty good at that. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to look at the camera and look at the crowd pretty well. That's about it.
A sucker looking just like the coat. I said I got the butter drip, that to give them the blues. When I caught me a couple whips, just from flipping the shoes. Drinking Ralph Lauren and I'm pouring bricks of the ooh. That type of shit that hit your lips and cause the system reboot. I put some diamonds in my grill, still keep the chip in my tooth. I've been the masses rocking tall tees and sipping on goose. Bitch, I slide with a coat, 45, let them know. Ain't no time for them jokes, fuck with mine, it's a go. Baby, my bitch is cold, she a dime, that's for sure. Got a line on the blow, now she driving a boat. Yeah, boy, this time is money, cost a milli just to do a feature. Wild body shit, and the whip is like a movie theater. Slime ball royalty, tripping like
Uh-oh. And just like that, we're live.
Yes, we
How's your wives? How's your lives? It's time for Ryne Radio, episode 210.
210.
210. 210. 210. On the motherfucking hoe. And a fucking bitch as well, possibly.
On a hoe, on a bitch, on a trick, on a slut.
The audio works.
On a regular person.
On a regular person, on a short one, on a
you-
tall one, on a fucking
Skinny one.
Skinny one. Shrimp boat.
What is it?
Shrimp boat.
Even
shrimp
kids on rocks.
kids on rock.
Even kids with chicken pox.
I don't even know where you're going.
Love
with
bots. The way you said it, tall one, skinny one, it's an old Armor hot dog thing. I'm fat, so it's
Oh,
food
okay.
every time. But yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough,
What's up,
but-
motherfuckers? It's Jigglez.
Bang! I was gonna try to transition that into a smooth intro there, but you already did it for me.
Out here talking about
You already
fucking
did it
hot
for me.
dogs immediately because I'm fat and it's summertime.
You know, you got to dress for the job you like or job you want.
Maverick, I'm gonna stop looking at the chat now because you just called one of us handsome, and like I appreciate
What
it.
up, handsome?
But
What up, my little fucking
right.
rhinos and rhinestones?
yep,
I was trying
Fucking
to establish in the.
rhinestone.
I was trying to establish on the episode.
You've been
of-
called a rhinestone so many times in battle that seems slightly appropriate for anybody.
Yeah, no, I was saying, what can I call? Like, if you're a viewer of Ryne Radio, what can I call you? But
Fucking
I thought someone said rhinestones, and then White Widow Hayes was like, "Don't you ever call me your rhinestone." So he's
that
like-
solidifies it, man.
So he was like, "You can call me." Like,
All you sluts are rhinestones.
No, everyone was either rhinestones or rhinos. So I'm like, whatever. We're just gonna.
No.
Everybody's either you're my little rhinestones and rhinos. You're
White
all
Widow Hayes
special.
is specifically a rhinestone.
Whatevs. Whatever works. Assad said calling me a rhinestone is worse than handsome. All right, so what's
You're
up, handsome?
officially a rhinestone as well.
Yeah, like a rhinestone cowboy.
Hi.
Battle rapping for
Somebody said hi in the chat,
rodeos.
and I think I know who that is. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Damn.
they're shooting out there.
Made you look.
Oh shit.
Nah, that's fireworks, probably.
It might be. You
Might be a
never
little
know.
both.
All I know
Might
is
be
a
a little
truck
bit of both.
backfired.
Truck backfired, fell, and some shit fell off of it, allegedly. What's up, everybody, though? What's up, fuck off, Pixie? I see Laura, fucking Maverick, fucking Sasquatch Josh.
It says,
Born
"Hey,
Evil
Jiggles from
Bobby.
Just Mike." Who the fuck is Just Mike?
Just
Hey,
Mike.
Just Mike. But Just Mike?
Yeah, he's
Just Mike.
Just Mike.
Why does that
He's-
sound familiar to me?
He's a referee, Mike.
See, I'm that stoned.
Battle kilowatts.
I'm that stoned. My bad. Yep. Sorry, Just Mike. I'll let that. I didn't see. You spelt it without a T. I thought you were Just Mike. That
Just
threw me
Mike.
off. I apologize.
Assad said, anyone calling me a
Whoop, whoop.
rhinestone gonna catch these one's IRL in GL. I like what you did there.
What?
I like what you did there. That's why I say it's rhinestones
not
and
gonna
rhinos.
lie.
It's rhinestones and rhinos, and you just
I guess
you just
he's
choose what
definitely
you like.
a rhino.
You're definitely that's some real rhino energy right now, dog. I gotta say.
Hey, White Widow Hayes says
What's
we
up?
in here. No, we in here.
We up in
and,
here.
And you're a rhinestone.
We are here, and you are here, and we are.
You're specifically
here
a
all
rhinestone
together.
because I heard you were the first one to say that you ain't down with that. So that's funny to me.
That's funny.
It's
to
just
Jiggles.
funny to me.
That's funny to Jiggles. We got a fucking event cracking this weekend that you're a part of.
I am. I'm a part of this event.
410 South Main Street, Milpitas, California.
What?
We got
Milpitas.
8 battles. 8 battles. 8 battles.
Milpitas got a jail or a prison or whatever you want to call it.
Does
I'm not sure if it's a prison or a jail, but back in the day, people were known for sneaking out of that facility, going about 2 blocks away to a Taco Bell, getting shit, and then sneak it back into the facility.
Fair enough.
So I always wondered, because I would hear this and like, oh, is that real or is it not? You know, if it is, why the fuck did you go back? Bro, get some Taco Bell and you're on the train tracks at that point. Hop a train. The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of town,
Shit,
man.
for some folks, they fucking need to fucking cool out for a while. Like, fuck, I got my fucking lady.
Bro,
at
if I'm
home
getting
tripping and
out,
shit.
though,
I'm
just for
in
Taco Bell?
I'm just in prison, fucking making moves, fucking networking.
So you think it's
Getting
more,
the homies Taco Bells. late
you
at
think
night,
it's more
it's like a
suitable to
like a
just
summer camp.
stack up cigarettes and soups
I don't think it's
and
suitable.
trade for fucking...
Well, no, that's just when you're on the inside. That's the economy you have to work with. That's you get what you get. You make lemonade out of lemons. But as far as what you can get on the outside, fucking, I don't think it'd probably be put past anybody.
I just
that's
know
like, hey,
we
you know what?
learned
Fuck it, I ain't got nowhere to be for the next couple months. I'm gonna post up in this motherfucker. for a
Ryne will
minute.
not be your wallet. I know
No.
that.
No,
That
I'm
is-
not. I'm
that's
no.
not- And if you know what that is, then good for you, I guess. But like that's not happening in here. This is not a wallet train happening around here. Nothing.
No wallets.
None of that. None of that.
I can't guarantee no trains, but I can guarantee I won't be a wallet though.
Yeah.
I refuse. I'll do laundry before I'm the wallet.
Jesus. yeah. We're gonna make moves. We're gonna sell these Mexican pizzas and these bean and cheeses before I'm ever somebody wallet in this bitch. That's
See,
what Ryne
if
said.
anything, you just presented us a business opportunity, is what you're saying.
Get caught
because
doing
you're
a
like,
crime.
No, we're not doing a crime. We're
First
providing-
step, 'cause
we're
that's how you
providing-
get into-
we're
that's how you
providing
get into
food
the
for
prison.
needy. We're providing food for the needy.
Food for the needy.
Yeah, they pay
That's
us.
a hell of a spin.
They give us some ramen and some fucking cigarettes on the low, and we fucking maybe allegedly give them some Taco Bell. And then they bring it back. They still
If we did
they
any,
do their part. They fucking what does this jail got like a farm or whatever the fuck? I know the Stockton one do, but they
I
can
don't
they can
know.
still go back and be productive and get Taco Bell at night.
I just remember the shit's like right next to the Great Mall.
All I know is
It's literally like fucking
Motherfuckers
like 2
got
3
money.
blocks away from the fucking mall.
folks' families got monies. We can I don't
Go
know.
shopping, man. Get a new outfit and then get the fuck out of town.
Maybe some motherfuckers want to stay in jail and shop for Taco Bell, and that's what I'm
Bro.
saying. We could be a grub hub for fucking
That's what I'm
prison.
saying. I'm a different type of shitty criminal, I think. In my heart, I don't know because I'm not that shitty a criminal, nor am I a criminal. This is all alleged. But what I'm saying is, if I were to get caught committing some sort of crime and that were the facility that I happen to end up in, getting out is not just a means of getting Taco Bell in my book. I think getting out in any fucking fashion should probably not be just for fast food.
Well, then so what? You're gonna stay on the run?
Probably. There's also an In-N-Out in that same city, so you're just fucking being a bitch. Someone said allegedly give them some Taco Bell. I think they're tired of us talking about. See, that's the problem. Ryne made tacos, so now I'm just talking about bullshit.
We made like real shit too. How dare
Yeah,
you?
that
How
wasn't
dare you
Taco Bell.
speak about prison Taco Bell food? We got fucking.
You brought up
We got
Milpitas.
events because we got fucking battle rap events to be promoting here and shit like that. God damn it, we're trying to be professional.
You talk
You
about
know,
Milpitas, and
I'm
I'm gonna
already
talk about
late.
weird shit. It's a
was
weird
already
town.
late with the show, and we're just talking about how we don't want to make money.
Shout out to anybody
with the
who went
local
to
prison
school in
population.
Milpitas. I went there for fucking 1st and 2nd grade. Fucking Kurtner.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
don't know where,
And then fucking high school.
I don't know where that's at. I know where
Almost-
Milpitas is at.
Yeah, so I went to fucking Milpitas High. Was doing so bad that they were like, you gotta go to continuation to be cool, motherfucker. And so I did that shit. And I graduated fucking on like their little honor roll bullshit fucking and that fucking continuation shit. But yeah, Milpitas is weird as fuck, dog. Literally, my mom was like, well, I don't want you being in like these Hayward schools with all these bad kids. And so there I was just this kid not afraid of anybody from San Jose because
You're just
I'm
at
from fucking
Milpitas.
Hayward, and
You're
I'm like,
just in
where
Milpitas
the
with the
fuck you
bad
from?
kids.
You claim in a city we ain't standing in. I don't give a fuck. So that's basically what I know of Milpitas is. There's a Foster Freeze, there's a Taco Bell. You can eat here and there. You basically can almost get a ticket skating anywhere in that city.
That's always fun, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I guess when you're in your formidable years, it is.
Yeah.
That shit's cool. Someone said I always thought Milpitas was a place for lost animals and tweakers. It is. Those lost animals are called tweakers. Duh.
I love Assad, man. He also said
Someone said McDonald's nearby too.
To quote Kodak Black, when life gave me
Escapee on
lemons,
light
I
rail,
made lemon
exactly.
lime.
I don't know if we're gonna watch Doomsday versus Black Cloud, but if you haven't watched that, it's a crazy fucking battle.
Nah,
Did
yeah,
you film that?
I filmed that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
filmed that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why it looks so fucking crisp.
Ah,
See how that works?
you walked me right into that. and
Yeah,
I
I
appreciate it.
But let's talk more about Milpitas a little bit in this fucking
'cause,
card.
You know, this weekend, fucking
Her
410.
people have been backing out.
No, they were about to, and then so, I mean, it's not even really worth bringing up because they haven't, I guess.
Okay.
But they initially said, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. So I was like, okay, for sure, we'll reschedule then. And then I just posted like, okay, this battle's not going to happen. Does someone want to like do a run rounder with the other person? Because they're still going to show up.
Right.
And then the person that initially said let's reschedule messaged me like an hour later, like, "Hey, it's good. Battle's still on." I'm like, "All right."
Nah. I found the $350 for my bus transfer, dog. Tell that motherfucker you finna get this work.
So I don't know really what happened there. Not really my concern, but so the battle's still on.
That's what's up.
That's all I know. So
Cool.
as far as I know, everything on this card is gonna happen on Saturday, which is gonna be
Saturday.
Sabado. Monster Jam. Kid seats just $5.
Just $5.
Actually, it's $5 on Patreon, not just kid seats, but it's $5 for all of you, whether you're a child physically or at heart.
Yep, get that Patreon.
But we got Maverick versus Ricky Dub, the Dreamer.
Maverick versus Ricky Dub the Dreamer. So you were just confirming to me who Ricky Dub the Dreamer is. Let's talk about that a little bit.
So Ricky Dub.
Who's Maverick going to be dressed as? Then Ricky Dub the Dreamer. That man is good acquaintances with a high standing member of this year's BOTZ roster, Lucky. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's good friends with Lucky. So at the very least, maybe he's a sparring partner and he's ready to put some work in. And Maverick, if he shows up with a new outfit, like a new character, I would love to see him embody that a little bit more instead of just wearing the cool shit. But also, I would love to see Maverick like just fucking destroy somebody. Like it would be amazing if like he just everything clicked and he didn't like. What was his last battle? Was that in the tournament? And that was it Sensei Osiris?
I believe so. Yeah.
So don't spend 40 minutes talking about, in a one rounder especially, talking about this weird car ride you had awkwardly with Sensei. Other than that, Yada Bibbidi has returned.
Yeah, Bibbidi has
I
returned.
think you did. Somebody said Ricky Dub gonna smoke Maverick with capital smoke. That might be true.
Smoke.
Again, I'm gonna go ahead and say that gonna be a 2-1 debatable. My boy Maverick gonna shock somebody with one of them rounds.
I'm just gonna piggyback off a lot of what you said because I like to be diplomatic since I'm the promoter and I'm more so like this is gonna be a good battle.
I have no doubt that's going to be an interesting.
But
that might
no,
steal the whole fucking card immediately.
I'm excited that Maverick's back. I think he has a lot of fucking potential. I know he can rap his ass off. I've seen him do it on the verse. Like he almost did a free verse that we never like really put out. But,
Maverick, you can spit. Just
he can do it when he puts it together. And then Ricky Dub, I'm not familiar with, but I've had conversations with him, and then I've talked to Lucky and whatnot, and I got to like follow Ricky Dub like because he like takes photos and whatnot. So I know he like already kind of lives within that like artistic realm to where I'm confident he'll take the craft of rapping seriously, even though I'm not like super familiar. I did listen to some of his beats and shit like that, so like he's definitely already.
Are his
like,
beats trash or are his beats
No,
fire?
he's dope.
No. It has to be trash or fire. Is it a dumpster fire?
I'm pretty sure. I want to remember right that I was listening to him. I'm pretty sure it's either him or I'm mixing him up with my fucking homie Drax. But
We can't confirm.
We can't confirm.
We can't confirm. He doesn't know.
I get
He
all
doesn't know.
you guys are all my favorite children, man. That's so disrespectful, but no, I just mean
Some
that like
rudest shit.
I smoke a lot of weed, so I can't.
So I don't remember if
I
it was
get-
his beats that were all right or his beats that were fire.
I don't
as
remember
shit.
if this person made beats or if that person made beats or whatever. I just know Ricky. I'm confident Ricky raps well,
All he knows
just off of like
is
style.
those are the beats that make you pull over. Those are the beats that make you go, oh yeah, I need this beat right now.
Right, so I'm looking forward to that one, and then we got Wisecrack versus Faust. Wisecrack definitely no stranger to BOTZ.
He's
been
funny.
around. He's funny, man.
I
Good
think people
energy.
don't like funny.
People will say they don't like funny, and then you put it in front of them,
And they laugh.
Then they laugh.
I think that's what it is. People don't like funny in battle rap. So you know what I
They'll
mean?
say that.
It says let Jigglez tell his story. Bro, what story? There is no story. I'm just a fat kid who yells at people and some of you find it interesting. Like, really, like I even call myself a kid. I'm not even a kid. I'm an old man and shit now. Like I'm in my motherfucking 30s and shit. Like I'll be, let's see, let my old self think. I'll be 33 this year.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm
old
old.
as
I'm old
fuck.
as fuck, dude. I'm old.
Old as
I'm about
fuck.
to be Van B in the Pippen jersey fucking age. You know what I mean? You either gotta feel young about your soul, or you just fucking get old and creaky and gotta duct tape the joints together before you go to work. Sometimes it's a little bit of both.
Fair enough.
But like, what were we talking about? The
Wisecrack
Faust and
versus
Wise.
Faust.
Yeah. So Wisecrack, he's funny. I think people sleep on funny. They always, like you said, they always say they don't want it till you put it in their face. Funny has its merits, and like, funny is cool when. And he does it well to where it's motherfuckers like don't want to like that shit. Cause he's gonna fucking be funny the entire time. He's not gonna be serious, really. He's gonna say goofy shit the whole time. And that's also hurtful to people going up against him because you basically are like taking away anything they can do. Cause he doesn't take it so seriously to the point where what he's saying is so obviously true that he, he'll say wild shit like I fucked your chick with a balloon animal dick or some shit. Like just that style of fucking off the wall kind of uncanny weird shit to say is what he'll throw out there. And then what are you going to say to somebody who just said that dumb shit to you and honestly doesn't care if you say some real rough shit to him? He's going to no sell it. And then if it's well written and well performed, he's just going to be like, damn, that was good. And that type of shit, like defense by not playing defense in battle rap, fucking can kill somebody because a lot of these guys stay super fucking aggressive the whole time and then don't know how to have fun with it. So that could be cool. I don't know nothing about Faust though. Is he new?
He's brand new. He had a debut spaz round at the first BOTZ BOTZ at the shop.
Did you play it on the stream?
I did.
might have
I
caught
did have a
piece-
stream.
I don't know if I can
It's on the Patreon.
I'm a shitty Patreon member because I don't watch everything,
Get
nor do
on
I
the
vote. I'm
Patreon,
on the
man.
Patreon though. I am on the
Get
Patreon.
Oh,
There are only two things
I
I'm on the
see.
Patreon.
I see.
There's two things I follow on Patreon. There's fucking bots because I'm here. Like, let's just be honest. That's why I first got it. I got that shit a couple years ago when I got here. And then fucking Tell Him Steve Dave because I'm fucking like their podcast. I fucking love Tell Him Steve Dave. Like,
I'm not.
like that.
I've
shit's
heard
fucking
of it, but
ridiculous.
I'm not completely familiar. But no, definitely. I'm trying to be more active on the Patreon.
Faust got a sick ass name. That's like the devil or some shit.
That's the guy that made the deal with the devil.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I know that from horror movie lore and shit. So that's what's up.
So yeah, he had this like spaz round and like his opponent no showed and like but his homie came with him. So I just hella peer pressured his homie into I completely strong armed him into it. I just walked up to him. I was like, "Hey Faust, so your opponent just texted me and said he's gonna not show up." I was like, "But the good thing is you brought your homie here." So I was like, "So you're gonna get your rounds off still, and your homie's just gonna stand in your opponent's place, and you just rap at your homie like it'd be a battle." And then
He
was
did
like,
the COVID bird thingy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Because
I like that just because
that was
that's what-
completely his
That's
idea.
that's what stood out.
He was like,
But
"Oh,
good for him. That's cool because he
he-
sold it and made you. There's something memorable, but I may not remember a bar or even what he fucking sounded like. But I remember seeing some weird shit, and that's cool because what he did was make himself still stand out on the card with nobody in the fucking ring with him, really.
And it was
That's
just
fucking
so
hard to
creative.
do when you're cutting a fucking promo with nobody to fucking catch it. Nobody in the room's gonna know who the fuck the promo's for because he's not standing there, and that's what battle rap's built on. So that's cool. He did something to make people at least again funny. it can be memorable. Memorable leads to wanting to put somebody in that position again.
Just such a fucking making lemonade out of fucking lemons fucking situation. And I
Rhyme
just
sayer shit. Life gives you lemons, you paint that shit gold.
I loved it.
And that's what he did. He painted his homie gold.
I like for real, and I just loved it because I just was so straight faced and like because the way I presented
You're
it
like,
made
"Fuck,
it
here we
seem
go."
so normal.
Yeah.
Like his homie didn't question it at all.
This is what's happening.
And I said that like, hey, this is what's happening. And then Faust just goes, well, could I put like a bag over his face or something? I was just like, you guys do whatever you need to do. I was like,
awesome.
come back in like 10 minutes and we'll go live. And that's how they showed up as a COVID bird. I was like, okay, let's do this. So, you know, it definitely showed a level of
Faust and
creativity
Wisecrack, man.
and originality.
So the kid
But
has some
then-
comedy chops if he's dressing up his boy on some improv shit
Yeah.
just to kick in the door and be all Michael Schoon. So that one right there, now I'm excited to see. Now I'm excited just because I forgot that that's the person who did all that. So I'm excited to see that now. I don't know what to say because I'm one of those people who hates comedy. So I don't want, like I said, I don't want Faust not to be able to fucking stand with Wisecrack because I think that's what's happening with a lot of people is people are going up against him and you're either like, I think it was Rashad and Wisecrack, were they each other's debut?
No,
I think
maybe.
because I remember that and thinking Wisecrack was wearing this fucking that's the same day I battled L Dog. So that when that happened, it was a trip because I remember thinking, wow, that kid's gonna be fucking hot in that jacket because I'm hot looking at him. And then fucking Rashad spent like the first chunk of his round talking about yoga moves and fucking his girl in yoga positions. And I just remember thinking, he's saying that disrespectfully, but it's not coming across as fucking clever as he would hope. Thinking of what Rashad was doing.
Yeah.
And then I remember thinking Wisecrack was just way too goofy for this setup to where like it's not gonna play that well off of Rashad because he's super serious. He's all super serial. You know, it's fucking climate change, the shit's real. And then fucking Wisecrack's just in a fucking fuzzy ass pimp jacket and shit. So somebody said fuck my questions. Was I missing questions? 'Cause we're going through the card.
Yeah, no. So I was all right. All right,
Hold on, let's
fuck
go
my
real quick.
questions. I don't
Let's
like
see.
that
Jigglez,
Ryne
tell the
slowly
story. I told you I told you that. Let's see. Are you a juggalo? Like, what the fuck is going on? Put us on. I am a juggalo. I've been down with fucking juggalo shit since I was 16. Like I said, I'm gonna be 33, so that's fucking half my fucking life. I got a Hatchet Man tattoo. My wife has a Hatchet Man tattoo. I've been married for almost 10 fucking years. What do you want to know? I'm an open book, but I'm also just a fucking regular dude. So there it is. I am a juggalo. I don't know how to put you on because juggalo shit is stupid as fuck. You either want to be a dumb motherfucker and brand yourself for life with some shit that fucking basically makes you stand out and look like white trash no matter what color you are for your entire life, so that every time you're in a Walmart in a state you've never been to, people look at you crooked, or you don't, and that's fine too. Now, with that said, what was the next question? How you get into rap? I've been rapping since I was about 10 or so. I love hip hop. I love rap. I love all kinds of music. Literally, I can listen to 1940s junction music. I can listen to fucking country. I can listen to hip hop. I can listen to brutal horrorcore. I like all types of rap. I listen to every type of rap. I got into rap because I love fucking music. I also love punk rock. Hip hop and punk rock were super influential to me in my young fucking years. I loved fucking Eminem. Eminem was fucking huge when I was a kid. So like Eminem was fucking awesome. This motherfucker was the shit. You gotta think 8 Mile was fucking huge. That shit came out when I was in 8th grade, dog. 8 Mile came out when I was in 8th grade. That's how old I am. I already told you guys I'm almost 33. So keep calling me old. That's fine too. I'm old and fat. Remember that. Now you all have 2 points to talk about me. Not just how funny my name is, you lame fucks. So yeah, Eminem was fucking amazing. I also really like fucking new metal. So like I love Korn. I love fucking Slipknot. I think fucking Corey Taylor's a really smart fucking person. I love the lyrics he writes because I love Stone Sour as well. I also like his stupid fucking CMFT shit that he did. That shit was slick as fuck. I give a fuck if it looked stupid. And he fucking sounded kind of like a douchebag. That shit was cool as shit. Yeah, that's how I got into fucking rap. My inspirations, fucking, I don't know, man. I fucking love Bob Marley too. I thought the Eagles were a Hawaiian band until I was like 15 because my family is Puerto Rican, Samoan and shit. And like my mother's born in Samoa. My father's fucking from Hayward. I don't know where the fuck he is right now. Happy Father's Day, Dad, if you're looking at this. I don't know if you are. You know what I'm saying? What does he want to know? There's my story. I'm fucking weird and I could talk too much. That's why they had me on here.
Exactly.
What are your goals with this? So my goals with this, just Mike, you are right. Jigglez equals juggalos. I'm just one of them dumbass juggalos. My goals with this, specifically in battle rap, I I stopped writing music because I got depressed at the top of 2020. People were dying, not just because of COVID and shit. Steven Taylor, rest in peace, Steven Taylor, my homeboy, got shot in Walmart while having a mental breakdown by the motherfucking police. So, Aziz, I cannot pick a side, brethren. I'm from every side, homeboy. I'm from the other side. That means if you got beef, you can bring it. I'm gonna cue that shit and eat it up. So what I'm saying though, basically, is my homeboy got shot by the cops in Walmart. For having a mental breakdown. He was holding a baseball bat and he wasn't well in the head, and instead of dealing with him in the proper way, the police fucking shot him fatally like they would do to any other man of color. They wouldn't do that to a little white lady having a fucking bad day. But anyways, that's why I got into battle rap. My goal with that was just to yell at strangers without having to have a physical confrontation. Everything I've done in battle rap still stems from that, knowing that if I get better with my lyrical skill, my prowess as it were, and I can continue to be a performer, not take the wrong parts of this too seriously, then maybe at some point I can be a figure that can either be as cool as Ryne and able to set shit up and facilitate dope ass matches like that Rubber Tongue versus Reverse Live. Y'all need to go and hop and watch on the Patreon because that shit is dope as fuck. Or I could also possibly, that grunt was something. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, that's what it is. I've been smoking and fucking vaping. Sorry. So basically my goal was to either become some sort of an entity or also, man, make some money just to yell at people for no reason. Because battle rap is full of a bunch of fucking weirdos that think they're fucking super cool. But if you were really gonna fucking shoot me in the face and leave me for dead on whatever street you just fucking mentioned, then you wouldn't have said it on camera in front of a room full of people. You would have done that shit. Real killers move in silence. Remember that. Shit is full of goofy ass motherfuckers. So, like, that's where I'm at. We were talking about Faust versus Wisecrack, though. Wisecrack, if you wear that fucking jacket again, it's going to be too fucking hot, and I'm just going to say you lost because of that. Unless Faust has an even cooler and fluffier jacket. What's the next battle?
You versus Doomsday Decay.
Oh, man, that one's going to be good. That one's going to be good. There, now you guys all know a little bit something about me.
But why is that one going to be good? Because,
I think that one's going to be good because,
you know, folks forget the power of actually being on camera and actually being able to, you know, be on a show rather than just
that one's going to be good because
memes and things. So I've been looking forward to this personally.
So, like, I think that one's going to be good. A lot of people say that we're similar. When I first started battling, I knew I would get that comparison because I saw he was still around. Like I said, I started about 3 years ago, I guess now. So I knew I would get that comparison. Like you said, like even you said, like you were like, they both kind of fit that Hispanic juggalo type of vibe. Now, he doesn't necessarily claim to be a juggalo. I'll sit here right here all day. I can't hide it. That shit's tattooed all over me. Like, I've got multiple fucking juggalo tattoos.
You guys are definitely our horrorcore
But
division.
we are. We definitely are. I even stated this was
shout out to BOTZ for having a horrorcore division.
The horrorcore Highlander match, because basically there can only be one. That's how I feel about it going into this. I feel like there can be only one weirdo cholo horror rocker guy. And I know that's the same type of lane he sits in. But there's also so many differences. I feel like he also tries really hard to be a double time MC, which that's neither here or there. I'm not taking away from that. He definitely tries really hard to be a double time MC and show his double time skills. Whereas I think I just talk fast. I speak quickly. Like I said, I'm Puerto Rican and Samoan. So like, and one of the younger kids in the family, you either got to be loud and quick to get to the fucking point, or, you know, you may not eat, and I'm definitely eating, or you might be the first one to get hit, and I ain't trying to get hit, so I'm going to speak up and be like, nah, that wasn't me. So I speak quickly. I think there's a difference where I speak quickly, and he purposely writes these double-time schemes. And if you've watched any of his shit, you'll see that he's not bad at it at all. I'm not here to tear down that. I'll do that shit on Saturday. But basically, I'm here to fucking, like, prove there's a reason why he's been doing this for so long, and he's still not anywhere but battling me when he comes back to BOTZ after fucking 8 years.
He did make a good little promo video, though. I do have to hand it to him.
No, I can't tear down.
Let's run this really
everything
quick.
He's doing is bad. Let's check this video, because I appreciated this. He didn't even drag me in it.
There you go. There you go. I'm off 2 pills, get you killed. Kryptonite, I glue still. He got a Cisco bottle over his head, but the big piece for when I drew Hill, I blew still. All your dogs will get the pause. Like Blue's Clues, my screws lose nothing. Alcoholic astrologist and need us in space. Cause I've been brewing to give you a slice all over a blue moon. It's too soon.
You didn't just dragged me. He actually played some of my good bars here, which I appreciated. He could have just made me look stupid
Why
as
would
shit.
I mimic you? You ain't fly, you're just plain. Benny the Jet. Got the body and face of fucking Thomas the Train. I'm quick to body a fake who's an obvious lame. And the gas I got can rot your brain like Dr. Jonathan Crane.
I was a fat motherfucker in a gray and green flannel yelling some shit, man. That's all I ever wanted to do. Evil versus evil.
No corridor.
Really is.
Until the movie, I control the room. And if you got to the plan, then I got to the boulder. So better get to your whip. This the Temple of Doom. Man, you'll need a handful of shrooms to handle this groove. Bring cancer to a victim, dismantle the room. Get hit by a mobster. Bada boom, bada beam. Till his face folds in half like a Mad magazine. I'm that mean.
That was solid.
That was solid.
If you fuck with Mad magazines and shit, and you remember them fold outs and shit.
That was solid.
Even took the little stick figure shit.
I'm down with it. OG Michael Myers, I'll choke up to death and start barking on me.
Look, Maverick's there.
In-ring persona Raphael,
fucking
cause
best
I'll
Joker
hit him
ever.
with a couple of sides. Honestly, I could give a fuck if he dies. That's that cool but rude. Mix of Michelangelo too, cause I only really came to party, dude. I know a lot
I
of
learned
y'all
a battle
think I'm
dance
some
from
type of
Blackton.
nerd,
You see it?
cause I try to keep my demeanor calm and mellow. That's fine. So you see a nerd hit him with a stick like Donatello. Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
Who will survive? So is that me getting punched out at the end though? Like I'm supposed to be the red guy
I
getting
think that's what he's
fucked up?
implying. Yeah.
Yeah. That was solid.
That was solid.
That was solid as fuck though. Like,
That was
like,
solid, man.
That's how you promote a battle. We were talking about that last night. That's how you promote a battle. Because what he did wasn't just make me look like a fucking idiot. He made me look like somebody who's gonna have a couple of bars or a couple of schemes there at the very least.
Because to borrow some
that
wrestling shit, it doesn't look impressive if you like completely fucking bury and sandbag the person you're about to battle and then you win. Because then everyone's just like, all right, cool, you beat somebody that like was an obvious bum. Then it's like, nah, like you should try to like sell it a little bit. like you don't have like you could definitely like if don't get me wrong, like each battle's different. So like if you have a level of animosity towards somebody that's like on a like a I guess professional, whatever the fuck that means, level or whatever the fuck, then like, hey, air it out. This is the time. It's a battle.
Yeah.
But there
I like
is-
that.
I feel like there's a way of like selling your battle and not just completely trying to sandbag your opponent like all the way through. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand why someone does that too. But not that he's doing that here at all. It's just like since it's brought up. But
No, and like he could have just made me look stupid. There's definitely enough footage of me like going, what was I just about to say? Or like not delivering a bar that hit with anybody. He could have just did a bunch of shit setups from me, and like he definitely made it look cool. I'm excited for this shit because like I said, I want people to see that there's a difference. I don't want you to look and go, oh, that's two dudes very similar to each other, so I don't want to watch that.
fair enough.
I want you to look at that and go, wow, they do look similar. But when you click on it, it's two very different things. And I want people to notice that. So I work hard on like, I don't necessarily, like a lot of time, I watch some of his shit. A lot of people like to do like his little double time shit. And I do that here and there, obviously. I'm not going to fucking shy away from making fun of my opponent. That's what we do here. But I definitely didn't just go, oh, let me say this. I didn't just lean into the whole, like, not to give up too much of what I'm going to say on Saturday. I didn't just lean into the whole, oh, doomsday and your theories are always wrong. And because I feel like that's super fucking just what's going to happen. That happens to everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like, the whole, and the DK thing, I feel like people have talked about. I think even Black Cloud just said something about when he thinks of DK, he thinks of the bitch from the Don't Flop division.
Yeah.
And not to just call her a bitch. I don't even think he called her a bitch. I just say bitch a
Nah.
lot. Sorry. Yeah, he's like, you remind me of that bitch from the Don't Flop division. And like, that's the thing. When you look at these things, I don't want to say all that shit, but it's also super hard to watch a full fucking battle of his because that shit's annoying. So I don't know. I might repeat a lot of what other people said. I'm trying to just sound like me and sound better than him. I think that's going to be a good match because here, I'll tell you this. This is how hard I'm working for it. L-Dog said when you guys were high, yeah, I said that. L-Dog said when you guys were high, I took that shit personal because y'all were saying some real shit on mushrooms, so I knew you meant it, L-Dog. He said, right? That motherfucker meant that shit. When you say some shit like that and you high on one, that motherfucker meant that. He was sitting with the homies. He didn't have to fucking bullshit. He had no reason to. Everything in him felt safe and calm and, well, like he could just kick it. And he kicked the fucking truth. And his truth was that I'm going to fucking take it, but 2-1. And I wasn't going to have nothing that was really going to take the second round. And that hurt me. Because I was like, oh, bitch, this second round gonna hurt everybody. like fuck it, it's gonna hurt because you was standing next to it. Like,
Fair enough.
so like I definitely like took something that I was like, no, I should save that for my third. Nah, that's in the second round. That's the end of the second now.
Fair
I gotta
enough.
figure out exactly how I stretch out the rest of the third because I'm like, nah, fuck that.
All
Jiggle's
right.
not your same. You're not the same as DK. Different delivery approach is so different. See, that's what I'm saying. But I think on face value, people look at it like even Ryan said. On face value, you could go. There's the fucking Hispanic core fucking chunk of the league right there in a nutshell. There it is.
And who point to me anywhere else, anywhere that would ever have such a thing, or could be capable, because that's a regional thing.
I think me and Sasquatch could do it.
Yeah, well, no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like
That's the
but
only.
it's over
that's
here.
That's the only way I think I could get it done.
Yeah.
Sasquatch and I could have that league, but then it's literally just going to be like, again, we were talking about this earlier. I'll mention somebody I don't like because I want him to know I don't like him. Like, if you have a league full of juggalos in California, at some point in time, somebody's going to be like, menstrual cycle. And then you're like, oh, yeah, he fucking exists. So, take that for what it is, too.
Fair enough. Then we're going into fucking Rashad versus Van B.
I feel like Rashad, if he can do, both of them have the same thing. Rashad and Van B both have what they're doing in rap. They just need to learn how to translate it properly to battle rap. And that's a big thing people always have to figure out. Rashad's real close to it because he likes to perform. You can see that. And that's cool. He's definitely about performing, and he's definitely ready, and he's definitely amped and hyped and enjoying doing it when he's doing it. So that's cool. Van B, I don't see the same enjoyment all the time when he's doing it. So I feel like having the moment of this is how it clicks when everything's clicking for me in the moment in the ring, and everybody's liking my punches as I planned it, which doesn't always go. You never know what the fuck's actually gonna hit. You just hope and pray. That's how the fucking shit works. That's why some of y'all need to learn to just keep fucking rapping. There's no reaction because there was nothing for us to react to. We didn't watch the same bullshit you watched for the past 2 fucking months on Netflix. We didn't watch Baki with you. We didn't watch fucking One Punch Man with you. We didn't watch fucking One Piece with you. We didn't watch whatever the fuck you were watching with you when you were writing these rounds. So if your fucking entire round about fucking whatever your fucking watch list was on Hulu didn't hit, guess what? I don't know what the fuck to tell you because we didn't watch it with you. So we didn't think that shit was that cool. Now, if you want to pick something that you know is going to hit, like someone dropped a brand new fucking Dragon Ball movie. Everybody likes fucking Dragon Ball. You can quote that shit. You can reference that shit. Like somebody in the shit is talking about how Maverick shouldn't be called Maverick because there's a fucking Top Gun movie. Obviously, now you can reference all of that shit and it wouldn't be fucking dated. It would be referencing something now that's also referencing dated shit. And you can play that up. But like, I think a lot of people don't do all that. So what you're going to see is Rashad and Van B. And the first one, and right now it could happen on this fucking stage. First one to figure out how to battle rap and not just be a rapper who has lines that they like about themselves, they fucking win. That's it. And I'm going to edge this one to fucking Rashad, but I'm edging this one to Rashad because I feel like everybody in the room is going to like his shit slightly better. I don't even think I could say 2-1. I feel like you're just going to be like, oh, this was kind of a push, but I guess I'll give it to Rashad. And I say that how do they say on Twitter Spaces now? With all disrespect in the fucking world.
With all due
disrespect to all these motherfuckers. Because, like, that's what it really is. Somebody sat up on these fucking platforms and said that I was shit and said that I was stupid. Or just flat out said that they didn't like anything I said and they had nothing nice to say. So instead of just having nothing nice to say, I'm going to say the first one of you to figure out how to fucking rap this weekend fucking wins. And we'll buy you a goddamn cake. I'll buy you fucking zebra cakes, dog. I don't give a fuck. Zooligans shit. What y'all know about Zooligans? You want to talk about juggalos and shit? A la Zoolaloo. Praise Zool. Put your fucking horns up. Is that devil shit for you? 3 fat leather faces in fucking Ohio or some shit rapping about killing people. Fucking amazing shit. That's my inspiration in hip hop. God damn it. I want to be Leatherface. Somebody said Van B wins. Van B 2-1. Van B. And it could very well be Van B 2-1. Like I said, they both can rap. And they both, it's basically, I feel like it's an Oakland versus Oakland thing.
No, it really is.
Is it East Side versus West Side?
Yeah, it is.
East Side in this bitch, West Side in this bitch.
I don't know. They said that they didn't want to like
I hope they don't because
didn't
that can
wanna-
be some super fucking heavy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I really think that would be a waste of those two, actually too, because neither one of them have built up their fucking battle rap careers of being I'm the East Oakland guy
exactly.
or I'm the West Oakland guy. They're just fucking.
I mean,
bitch,
they
I'm from
kind
Oakland.
of Van B kind of has, but
Yeah.
not. It's more so just like Oakland in general. But
Yeah,
like
that's the
if you
thing.
do pay attention to like the tattoos and like some of the shit he's saying, he does specifically, I believe, West. I think he's West and Rashad's East. I'm pretty sure. I could be fucking.
I
that
feel
up.
like you have that mixed up. I feel like you have
Probably.
that mixed up.
I probably do.
I think you do.
I apologize if I.
But that's
do.
all right. But like I said, because that could be some weird shit if they did that. But that would be a really
that's
cool
what they
battle,
meant
and I
to do.
want to see that one because, like I said, if they figure out the last piece of the puzzle, it's the it factor. That's the other thing. There's a reason nobody can tell you exactly what they're not doing. Because it's a fucking it factor. They're either gonna fucking have it or they're not, and like there's parts of when they're doing shit that you're like, oh, there it is. Oh, where'd it go? That happens to everybody. If you ain't got the Patreon, you can't make fun of me for the last time it happened to me. So whatever. You don't know about it.
Not yet, for sure.
You don't know about it.
No, yeah, I'm looking
Get the
forward to it
Patreon and you
because
can make fun of me for new shit.
I'm looking forward to it because both are definitely coming into it with something to prove. I know both have been talking that shit to each other on Spaces and all that good noise. So I'm looking forward to it just because I know both guys are gonna come. They're gonna show. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be ready, and both definitely need a good battle to go off in their favor to where they can both come out on top on this, just in terms of making a great back and forth and all of that. But so we'll see. We shall see. And that leads us into Casa De Niro versus 111. How you thinking?
I don't know anything about 111. And that's again because I just ignore everything. I don't fucking like
Yeah,
anybody.
he just debuted.
But,
He
okay.
debuted on the Rides Again card.
Okay.
Had a very
who did he battle? Was that
He had a
Chaz
very
Ross?
he went against Chaz Ross. Had a convincing win against Chaz.
I haven't gone back to watch that one.
Immediately was drafted in the free game, so he's definitely making up.
That don't mean
making up
fucking
time
dick
quick.
to me, Ryne, but okay.
It does in this era.
It might too.
It's just
I'm
another,
old.
You know, it's
I'm
another
old.
faction.
So
It's
that
another
doesn't
faction.
that doesn't necessarily. And I'm here to say it. Doesn't necessarily mean fucking dick to me. I don't know what the fuck that means. Free game. Probably got it from a hoe then. Game is to be sold, not to be told. You ought to be bold. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all fucking talking about.
Shit, but I don't know.
If the ism is within him, then he know what pimping is. Y'all don't, apparently. But keep going.
I
So
do
Casso versus some free game kid is what that's how I'm looking at it now. Sorry, 111. Don't know what to tell you. You're one of them free game pussies, apparently.
I wouldn't say pussy. I fuck
Oh
with
man,
the
I'm
free
a.
game folks. I
That's
fuck with
cool.
the free game
That's
folks.
cool. They
Free the fuck up.
literally hopped on Twitter and talked about my
Oh,
name
yeah,
for fucking
that's
3
right.
days.
Yeah, you
So they're a
definitely-
bunch of free game pussies. And
Oh,
if you got
yeah,
your
you
game for
definitely
free,
got-
you a hoe. Got it from a trick or some shit. Because that ain't where the game come from, youngin. You know what I mean? It's pimping in this bitch, and the ism ain't within them.
Fair enough.
So
I did.
you want
I
to sit
did-
there and talk about your name all day, that's fine.
Yeah, they did.
But when
drag
I
the
say
name.
something about your dumbass name, don't get sensitive when the tension hits. Learn to grin and bear it. Ask your boy Lucky about it, or he can just be Eric.
So I'm assuming you're gonna go bias gang Casso.
I want to, but I also know Casso. If Casso ain't ready with every round, then that could go fucking right to the other one. Someone right there saying 111-2-1. It could easily be 111-2-1 just because if Casso's not gonna hit specifically in every single round, Casso's dope. But if Casso stumbles in any round, or especially the third, because that's the thing, I think a lot of us, because we're all still kind of new to battle rap,
Yeah.
stumbling in the third is something that motherfuckers just, like, you work so hard on your first 2 rounds, and you're like, here's this is, and then you're like, this is the third, da-da-da-da. But then by the time that happens, so much has happened. You've said all that shit. You've gone through that. Plus, your fucking opponent has said at least 2 rounds, if not 3, by the time you get to spit yours. So then it's like, shit, what the fuck was I going to say? I was trying to think of a rebuttal. My dumb ass, I'm still like, I don't know what he said. I'm kind of new to this. How do I rebuttal this? And so most of the time it's just me going, yeah, fuck you. But like, so that's what could happen. I feel like that could be pushed either way. I want to say Casso because I like Casso. Casso's cool. I don't know nothing about 111. If he's really that good that all the free game guys, like you said, in all sincerity, if he's really that good that all the free game guys were immediately like, nah, fuck that, he one of us, then that really should be as fire of a match as everybody online is saying. It's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah,
And
no, I
that's
agree.
cool. I'm excited for that. I'm super excited for that because I'm excited to see it just because immediately everyone was like, that's the one, that's the one, that's the one, after they were done talking about me because I'm important. So that was cool. I think that, because I don't know 111, I want to just say Casso, but I guess I'll probably have to go back and watch 111 shit tonight and just like hop on that shit on the Patreon.
It's
As
good.
much
It's
of you
good.
should if you haven't done so. But yeah, I'll go back and watch that because, again, in sincerity, if the free game guy said, oh no, he's one of us immediately, he's probably got some bars.
No, he does, man. So yeah.
And he probably can deliver them well in front of people. That's a big thing.
No,
I think a lot of you don't remember that battle rap is cool. You can write what the fuck you want all day, but you need to be able to perform that the one time and the
facts.
one chance you get it properly in front of whoever's there.
It's big fucking facts. That's big fucking facts.
That's
especially in
the
this
part
like,
of it. Yeah.
especially in this like new spaces era. Like I never thought I would get to a point in this where I would be considered like old school or whatever the fuck. But like I do not necessarily I don't respect the whole like spaces battle thing, but it's just like we live in a time where like we battle in front of people on camera. Why do we want to battle on spaces? And people will be like, oh, well, it connects us with people from like the East Coast or whatever the fuck. I'm like, yeah, a bunch of other people who are also trying to just connect with people. Like you're making an echo chamber. You're just a bunch of people trying to insincerely connect with other people. And you're not like actually like engaging real support.
That's what it felt like battling all of 2020. If you're trying to do anything outside of bots, because like everybody was doing these weird Zoom battles in hopes that they could in the next 2 months do an actual card. So like I remember
And it
I was
never really
supposed
manifested.
Yeah, it didn't. I remember I battled, or I was supposed to battle in Battleborn a fucking guy, JC Eli. And some of his footage, like 2 of his battles that I like would found links to were these weird Zoom battles. One of them was against fucking AQ. So like it's just funny, like nothing against AQ. It's just funny because like I remember thinking that like because like you can, and like it's funny watching AQ because like he's just gonna say his funny shit and like he's just gonna deliver it straight. He's not fucking. He's one of those guys who is dangerous because he doesn't have to take it seriously. And like it was weird watching him try to talk tough through like a grin on a fucking Zoom battle.
And that's why it's like so like I'm just like it's such a lazy
That
way.
Sela guy, he needed to watch his fucking clean
such
his
a
fucking house
lazy
and
way of
fucking-
trying to do this. And
Yeah,
I just
it's
like,
weird.
Ah, man.
And like they can't even see your shoes on a Zoom battle, dog. What are you doing?
But I know why we got onto that. I forget, but
Because we were talking about Casso and 111.
oh yeah, because you got to actually perform in person, and both people
gotta
can
perform in person.
People can both of those can perform in person as long as Casso doesn't stumble. I agree with what Swami saying. He says if Casso doesn't stumble, it's going to be a fire battle. On
Yeah,
every-
and again, that's not a thing against Casso.
No,
Casso
not
has
at
this
all.
thing where he likes to write late so that it feels fresh to him still. I think that's a big reason for him because I've noticed he likes to write a little bit late. And I think that's because it helps him feel more fresh with the shit. It doesn't feel stale to him yet. It still feels sick when he says it so that he can really sell it. And I
Yeah.
think that's a big part of what some people do. I think that's a big part of how he does it. But with that said is he walks into a situation sometimes where that third round, because a lot of people write 1, 2, 3. A lot of people don't write, well, this is a round, this is a round, this is a round. If I fucking get in trouble, I'll just fucking say the third round second, the second one first, and the first one last. Nobody thinks like that, really. I think the first person I ever heard say that was when you fucking had Thesaurus on here, and he said he did that against Frack.
yeah.
That was the first time I've ever heard anybody
lot
say,
of,
well, I
like-
just used my third first.
No, that's like when you start getting into the
That's
top
and
tier
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. The only person I've ever heard say that was fucking Thesaurus. He didn't say like he's been doing it since fucking WRC. He said he did it against Frack, and that was a recent fucking battle.
Yeah.
So like that's the type of shit like you gotta remember you're thinking you're moving ahead. So that third round, if you wait till fucking 2 days before to write it and you're not spending the proper amount of time making sure that all that shit's sitting where it was, or you're at least not thinking of any bars up until then I don't know what to tell you, man. When you get there and you don't remember it, then you're gonna be fucked. Happens to the best of us though. You know what I mean? Go get the
Fair
Patreon. You
enough.
can see it happen to some of us.
Fair enough. And then we got Neff Azar versus Finny
Versus
Neff,
Finny the Fit.
Neff Azar versus Vinny the Jet.
I want to hate. Neff has such a fucking weird style to me. I want to hate. But then some of his shit hits that like might just be a fucking square bear because I don't know what the fuck he just said. But everybody else in the room was like, oh, and I'm like,
He's just on that.
Okay,
like,
cool.
motherfucker.
I'm not for the streets, as it were. I'm just a regular dude. So like sometimes he says shit and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but it sounds fire as fuck to everybody else. So I'm gonna just be quiet.
He is like.
But then sometimes he
trap
says shit like because he
royalty.
battled Doomsday. So I saw that battle and he has some sick shit for Doomsday. Like it was funny because shit he was talking about how his style. It was funny to watch those two styles clash. So that, I guess that's what sold that one. That was funny to watch those two styles clash at each other, and you know they obviously fucking wanted to battle, so they wanted the match to be fucking good. They fucking went at each other. It was cool.
Yeah.
But Nefal Sar versus Vinny, I feel like Vinny's gonna if Vinny can be, because people don't like him when he's funny. They've said that. You know,
But then they do.
But then they do. Whenever he says some funny shit, it's like, oh, that was hilarious. So like I don't know. I feel like.
And he has like, you know, he's been on an involuntary hiatus, as I've been saying. So
Vinny's dope. So
he's
I really
had time
want,
to just like stack material and shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to call that one Vinny. I don't know if I can give it 3-0 though, because like that's 2-1 Vinny, because Nefal Sar are gonna take the first or the second. That's how I'm gonna call it.
Fair enough.
2-1 Vinny. I obviously think more of Vinny than Nefal Sar, but that's because I've already stated I don't know what the fuck Nefal Sar is saying sometimes. And again, I heard somebody make fun of his teeth for that for once. And I was like, no, I don't know what the fuck he's referencing. Is it a gun or is it a drug? I don't know what I'm supposed to be fucking cheering for right now. And that makes me feel left out. So like when I say this, I'm not being a fucking hater. I feel left out of the party, man.
I tell this story.
What's in that cup? What is in that cup? It's a magical fucking potion.
I tell this story.
Cup.
I tell this story almost every time that we.
What kind of sapien is this? Who did he say that to? Was that fucking Van? That was amazing at the skate park. He's sitting there, takes a fat sip from his cup and just goes, kind of sapien is this? And I was like,
I say this story.
I don't know if I could fuck with dude. Like, he's fucking gnarly.
I say the story about Neff all the time, and I don't even know if he's aware that I say this all the time, but I was dating. Remember that chick that I was dating that I was bringing to the battle events?
Yes.
Which was a mistake, by the way. If you're dating somebody and they come to a battle events, make sure they're like really, really cool and like you really understand to them like what this shit is. I did to her, and I was like, "You're not gonna like it. Don't come. Please don't come." But she was such a like insecure person that she just thought like I was like at battle events cheating on her with bitches.
Oh like, man, you were fucking all those guys at the battle events, right?
Yeah, that's why I brought her. I was just like, "Oh yeah, then come," and you can see all the fucking.
Yeah, I get that.
And then she was just there, like being a fucking stick in the ass and fucking being annoying as fuck. And I'm just like, "Oh yeah, this isn't gonna work." Anyway, beside the point. That chick, I guess she was watching my show one night, and we were watching the Nefazar battle, and her mom walked in on her watching me. And she saw Nefazar battling with a bottle of champagne. And her mom just immediately goes, "That man is holding a $200 bottle of champagne."
Well, yeah, bitch. How much you spend on your champagne?
So I was just
what
like,
we talking about? This Nefal Sar kind of sapien is you.
I just said, praise be the deity, man.
That's fucking fire as shit, actually.
Praise be the deity,
I hope he
man.
doesn't know that story's floating around. Because, like, I hope it gets back to him years from now.
Like it's
that
just
there
a
was
legend.
just some shocked
just a
fucking
legend.
white lady who saw him
He
on
just-
her daughter's screen. And he was probably yelling at somebody some foul shit that she didn't understand.
No, see, and that's
either.
the thing is he don't even really yell.
No,
Like,
it's true.
He's so
He
slick
just
back.
said some slick shit to somebody
Like I
with a
said-
$200 bottle of champagne in his hand.
He's just like trap royalty. He's one of my favorite people
like
in the
that.
world. He's one of my favorite people in the world because he's such a fucking gangster.
What was that
when
fucking
you
hoodie he
ask-
was wearing when he battled Casso? Motherfucker looked like he stepped right out of space or some shit.
But anytime I ask him to battle or do anything, he's just so fucking like real ass, like real ass dude, but also hood that like you'll just be like, "Hey, you want to battle?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right." Like,
Not like me who just throws a
June-
fucking complaint.
June 25th on against him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I got shit to do. What do you want?
But
This ain't
I'm
money,
just like,
Ryne.
I'm so thrown off by it because like I love it because I'm just like It's so.
But everybody else's yeah means nah, probably not.
But not even. Well, no. Everyone else, it's like, especially the people that cancel or no show. It's like, oh, hey, you want to battle? Oh my God, thank you, bro. I'm coming in from fucking fucking Ontario, and fucking I'm just so thankful for the opportunity. It's always those guys that are gonna cancel and shit like that. So I've learned like it's the guys like Neff that are like, no, he means it. Like it's just so it throws me off because it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's such a man about his word that like he's not gonna do something. He's not gonna say he's not gonna do something. How do I say this?
He's not gonna fucking say he'll be there if he's not gonna be there.
Exactly.
He's a man of his word. That's how he's gonna.
He's gonna say,
and
like,
he's such a man of his word that when he just says yeah, that shit means yeah, all encompassingly.
And it's such.
And it don't make sense to him what type of sapiens y'all are questioning the yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a like it throws me off because it's like it's such a rare thing where it's just like
yeah,
where I almost get in my own way. That's why like I've learned I'm like. Okay, if he just tells me yeah, I'm just like, okay, he means it, and I'm gonna put him on the flyer, and I'm not gonna ask him any more questions, and I'm just gonna assume he's gonna like see the address on the flyer and be there. And so far, that's usually what it's been, or I text him like what it's gonna be. To where I'm like, this is amazing. To where like he's just such a fucking straight up dude that like there's no bullshit going on. To where like I said, like everyone else is like. There's a couple people where I already know, like, I'm going to save this conversation for a Saturday because I know this is going to be a conversation. Like, I can't just hit this person up and be like, do you want to battle? It's gonna yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, well then with all that said, that was a lot of niceties for Neff Alsar. Let's just go ahead and say that Neff Alsar versus Vinny the Jet is going to be fucking super fire, and I'm calling it a tie. Apparently he's super nice and easy to do business with. Some of you dickheads need to learn that part. That's why that lecture was so fucking long, and we let it stay in. We don't edit that part out. But yeah, we're going to say it's a tie. We're going to say it's a tie on the strength that Neff will be there because he definitely said yeah, and Vinny's coming back.
And Vinny's coming back for sure. And then we got Cal's debuting from Free Game going against White Widow Hayes. Hayes coming off a great battle with Sasquatch Josh. Cal's debuting with us for the first time ever, but you know, Hayes was with it. He kind of brought this battle to my attention. Free Game folks are really bigging up Cal's and saying that he's a fucking young killer. So Hayes was like, all right, bet. Let's see what he's about. So fucking that's how this one got thrown together. Because I knew already you'd probably have no concept of.
No, I appreciate that. Hayes is a fucking, like, he always seems like he's ready to fucking battle, so that's cool. I think the first thing I noticed to him was him versus Nexus. Is that his first BOTZ thing? That probably isn't. There's like one or two more, I think, before that. But yeah, so that was the first thing I remember noticing him on, and that was a pretty cool battle. I remember Nexus making fun of his name for having like a shitty strain of weed for a name. Check this out. Again, I'm so old. I'm like, yo, White Widow Hayes was the shit back in the day. What are you talking about?
Me too.
So, okay, whatever. So, I don't know. That one's cool. I think Hayes is hit or miss for me just because sometimes it doesn't. Nexus. I'm one of those guys that I don't just connect with him immediately. But I will say, Hayes versus fucking Sasquatch was fucking awesome. Like, that was a badass
great battle.
That was a super good, and not just like because I'm Sasquatch the homie, but like no, that was a really good fucking battle. And like I was telling you earlier, watching that back because I knew White Widow Hayes was gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna fuck this Sasquatch kid up. Sasquatch was like, all right, whatever. Sasquatch had some of my favorite bars for him. Like I think if Sasquatch's bars in that battle weren't as high, like weren't as at the caliber that they were, then Hayes would have fucking walked him. But it became an even battle because I think people are expecting Sasquatch not to be at the level that he's at now. I think they're watching fucking old tapes. I think you're looking up Sasquatch and you see Sasquatch with fucking short, fucking gelled up fucking Jersey Shore hair and fucking a goddamn kabuki mask, and you're thinking you're going to get over one on him. Then he shows up looking like the newest era of BOTZ because he's got that fucking San Jose beard in your motherfucking face, reminiscent of fucking Dirtbag Dan and shit from back in the Diesel when fucking Caustic would tell him not to have Sid fits and shit live on fucking cam. Yeah, that shit. That's the type of beard that Sasquatch is fucking rolling with now to make us still look like we're part of the fucking BOTZ legacy. So I think if you don't sleep on that, you're going to see super fucking good rapping from both of those. I don't know if Hayes can bring that same energy again. He might just take a fucking W on that one. Because I know coming off of that battle as well, anytime you have a battle where you do so well and then the other guy's still fucking cooking you a little bit, because that's how I feel about it. Again, I'm biased. Sasquatch the homie. But that's how I feel about it. Even if it doesn't feel that way to him, coming off a battle that was so even, you want to come back to your next opponent and fucking destroy him. So I'm thinking White Widow Hayes might be something to fucking look out for. But they're saying Cal's is a young killer. And you know what we like in California? Young fucking killers. We fucking love that shit. Remember that one dude who was fucking like, the internet was like, his eyes are so pretty. He was like a fucking murderer, rapist and shit. They were like, free him, give him a fucking modeling deal.
Was he
or
like
some
Modesto or some shit?
All I know is that California loves young fucking killers. So if Cal's is truly a young killer, he might fucking do something sick too. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Cal's.
Damn. All right.
I'm going to give that to Cal's because I don't know him at all. And he's one of the free games, right?
Yeah.
He's one of the free game guy? Cool. Now it was nice to a free game guy, and I don't know him. Don't even know him. Don't know any of you, but I picked Cal's. Is that really how you spell it? K-A-L-Z?
K-A-L-Z.
K-A-L. I picked Cal's as the free game guy. I appreciate off tops for no reason at all.
I like that you're going the other direction. Like most people would be like, I don't know that person, so the person I know wins.
Oh, I don't necessarily know White Widow Hayes either. Never met him, but I've actually seen more of his shit.
You're just more familiar.
I'm going to go Cal's because I decided before we got to the end, I need to pick a free game
But
guy.
usually people would do the opposite. They'd be like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know this guy
guy's
very
super
well,
bots.
so I'm going to go with this guy because I'm more familiar. But
Nah,
you're just like, okay, I know this guy, but I don't know this guy, so this guy.
Strategics. It's like how you play Uno. When you got 3 cards left in your hand, one's yellow, one's red, and then you have a wild. Bro, you got 2 cards in your hand, right? The second you go red or yellow, everyone at the fucking table is going to be like, oh, we need to change it.
Fair enough.
Play that fucking wild. Make somebody after you draw 4 and say green. Keep it moving. These are called strategics.
Speaking of playing that wild and saying green, Sasquatch Josh versus Lucky main event.
Completely unbiased, Sasquatch going to dog walk Lucky.
Damn.
No.
Unbiased.
Completely unbiased. No.
It's only, Josh is totally not your homie.
No,
You
I
totally
didn't say that for 20 minutes before
Lucky.
this. Yeah, no. Yeah, I totally didn't battle Lucky. Totally didn't fucking lose
So
to
completely
Lucky.
unbiased.
No, that's going to be a good one. I think you watch that little promo video and they talk about how Sasquatch is like, yeah, this is going to be fun. I don't like to talk. I just like to do my shit. And then Lucky, he's so amped up for it. He's like, I feel like I'm not the underdog and I wish I was. Okay. I feel like that completely sums up where they both are in their battle rap. Because, like I said, Josh been doing it for a minute. He's been here for a minute repping, and he's the San Jose guy. Like, look around at the roster. We're from all over this motherfucker now. Sasquatch is one of the San Jose kids.
Yeah.
So
Fair
there's
enough.
that. So he has that always, like, on his shoulders. He's got to be fucking dope to be the San Jose guy in Battle of the fucking Zay.
I mean, that really is
That
a
means
fucking
fucking
point.
something, and like at least to some of us, that shit means something from this other era. Even if you were just a fan of these older eras, this fucking what's happening now, Ryne time now, fucking Ryne's round robin boot camp, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, proud product of Ryne's round robin boot camp right here, dog. But like whatever you want to call the shit, I think. If you sleep on Sasquatch because he's been here for a minute, he's not one of the people to sleep on because he's been here because he's cooking, like he's fucking cooking. He's doing doper shit than he was 2-3 years ago. Whereas, you could be on the card facing somebody you feel like is doing the same stupid shit that they've been doing for 8 years, and that's why they haven't been here yet.
Fair enough. But that's where we will be. That is where we will be this Saturday. That's this Saturday, June 25th, from 2 to 5 p.m., 410 South Main Street, Milpitas, California. I posted in the BOTZ group. Definitely, like, I'm going to be there setting up, like, before 2, and then doors are going to be, like, 2 to 2:30. During that time, please, all battlers, be there before the battles start, so I can take all of, like, the promotional photos and the promotional videos for the trailer, for the fucking thumbnails and all that shit, so I can make you guys look the fucking best that I can.
Yo.
It's almost it's very difficult to do that once like the battles start and then we have everybody there, you know what I'm saying? Because then I have to I can't set up and adjust lighting again. So everybody please be there around 2. get the battle started about like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Go through like 4 of them. You know, it's probably going to be hot, so we'll probably actually have to take a break. I fucking hate breaks, but it'll probably be necessary. Take like a 10, 15-minute break and then come back with the final 4 battles, be out of there by 5, clean up. I'm going to head to Uproar Brewery fucking afterwards, fucking get a drink, fucking maybe get some food. The place is tight, a bunch of fucking arcade games and shit like that. If you can't be there in person, for only $5 on the Patreon, patreon.com/BOTZ battles, you can watch every BOTZ battle event long before it ever hits to YouTube. Like, people always be saying, like, I see people in other leagues, like, when my footage dropping, why my shit vaulted. That ain't a thing over here. I don't vault shit. If I really vault shit, it's because it's truly horrendous and unwatchable, and even then, I'll still drop it on the Patreon, just not on the YouTube.
Bro, if
But-
shit could be vaulted, you would never see me versus Lucky. Let me just say
Nah.
that.
Everything gets dropped over
That
here,
shit.
and it
Oh,
gets
man.
dropped in a timely fashion between the Patreon. Like I said, on the Patreon, it gets dropped instantly. YouTube, it'll get dropped fucking later on. Who cares? Whatever. I don't really care. The patrons are my favorite.
This event will be fire, though.
This
So you
event
need to hop on the
will be
Patreon if you
fire.
can't make it out in person. That's what the man
A
is saying.
VOD will be available within the week.
Yup.
I'm going to be doing a battle stream, but it's only going to be available to the patrons. So I can kind of like, I still kind of like providing a little bit of commentary before and after each battle,
Right.
just so people can kind of be more, because there's a lot of people
Do, like,
battling that like
fucking
battle
Def-
fans aren't
King
aware
the
of
Dot
at all.
Season 1, have them sit down after battling each other and shit.
Right. Well, no, I can't do that. So
Oh,
my
man.
way of doing that is being able to do the battle streams here and then just
I
have
would
like
love to see
some
us do
commentary.
that one time.
If
we
we
could
if
ever
we're ever
figure
in a
that out one
position to
time,
do that for sure,
That would be fucking hilarious.
right? I do want to transition into some other shit though, because I finally tallied up all the Patreon polls. So this is the thing, and this is how it's going to be going forward with the title belt. For those of you that don't know, you're about to. So we're doing monthly events all throughout 2022, and it's leading to fucking BOTZtober, which is in October 22nd to be specific. I mean, you know, it should be that date to be fucking determined, but it's going to be in October. We're doing monthly events. Whoever has the top 6 overall records going into
Going into Bots fucking
I
Tober.
dropped my fucking words there for a second.
It's all
'cause I'm
right.
high.
It's okay.
Whoever has the top 6 records going into BOTZtober will be entered into a contender championship caddy royale,
Oh
and the winner
God.
will walk out of there the BOTZ champion. This fucking territory will have a champ.
We
once a fucking
repeat
again.
the tallies of the Patreon polls. Patreon polls, motherfuckers.
Patreon
Give
now.
a fuck what your friends commented on YouTube. Tell them hoes to hop on the Patreon and vote in the Patreon polls, because the Patreon polls have dictated what is happening. Then the top 6 records after this year's season is over, going into BOTZtober, will be put into the caddy, the legendary fucking caddy royale memorial match. Do you understand what that is? That is 6 MCs going at 5 other motherfuckers' necks. You get your chance. You really want that fucking title? Then you need to step up. Be active at the next few events. Maybe you can dethrone one of these fools who are already sitting in a top 6 position. And these people in top 6, a couple of them have fucking 1-1 records. You
Yeah,
know why
no,
they got that?
this top
You know why
6
they got that? Because they battled more than you motherfuckers who got 1-0.
So this
Y'all
is
ain't
the
even as
current-
active as some people. You
So
got to
this-
pay close attention. The Patreon polls, things that half of you aren't going to see because you're not on the Patreon. And if you want to be active, you might need to hop on. What are you? A
I have the
broke
top
motherfucker?
6 on the screen currently. This is the top 6 going into this weekend. I already know after this week. So this is the thing too. The Patreon polls, once the battles are up and available on Patreon, the polls will be up. I post the polls the moment I post the battles. So the polls always stay up, but I'm going to count it after 2 weeks. Whatever is the count after 2 weeks, that's what the fucking count is. If people vote
2 weeks.
if people vote after the fact, that's cool and all, but I'm not fucking considering it. It's 2 weeks from when the battles were initially put up on the shit, and That's me trying to incentivize y'all to get y'all's people to hop on the fucking Patreon and be like, hey, I need you to watch my battle. I need you to fucking vote for me. Or just get your people to be like, hey, check this out. I need you to become a patron just to vote for my ass. Not even to fucking watch my battle. I don't give a fuck. Realistically, as a promoter, I don't care because you're bringing in patrons. But if they happen to like what you're fucking doing, then fucking mazel tov. The fucking more the merrier.
Fucking mazel tov.
This is the top 6 currently where we're at going into Bots at the Shop 2, according to you, the patrons. We got Lucky sitting at number 1.
Top fucking spot.
Black Cloud MC sitting at number 2. Raja sitting at number 3. Nexus at number 4. Captain Autism at number 5. And Daniel Blackton at number 6. So check this out. I was going to do just overall records, even going back to when I took over the book, but we haven't had Patreon polls since then. It's only been throughout this year. So this is what's going to happen. Everything that happened before 2022 is the before times.
Doesn't fucking matter anymore.
It doesn't fucking matter. I tried very naively to have the tournament, to try to have a champion, all that shit.
Thank you for trying.
I tried. It didn't work, but we got a great fucking event out of it. That Avocado came, and we had one of the better Rumbles that we've ever fucking had. And a lot of you got to be on that card.
The
so
dog
don't
strikes
fucking
again.
Don't fucking forget that part.
We up and Dan saved the cats.
And then we came back this year. We've been doing monthly fucking events. We actually have a Patreon. We actually have a system established now that the battlers and the fans alike get to have a say on who wins the battles. And based off of those win-loss records, we have a definitive road to a championship now. We're laying all of the fundamentals now here in 2022. So these records are overall records from now going forward. I'm like, initially I was almost going to say it's going to be almost like a champion of the year sort of thing, but fuck all that shit. The records roll over into the next year. So whatever happens this year rolls over into the next year, especially because we're about to have a Pacific Northwest division and a Nevada division. So when those are established, their records need to count as well. So it's an overall record. So I know you guys are a little upset right now at this top 6. And I know you're a little upset right now that I put a 1-1 and a 1-2 over everybody that had 1-0. I did that.
Be fucking more productive then. You want to be the champion? Get your ass in the fucking ring more. You want to be the champion? Not only do you need to be in the ring and be a fucking winner. We don't put the belt on somebody who's not a fucking... Remember when they told us, oh man, we're going to have this fun little tournament? That shit wasn't fun. We just went and yelled at each other, and half of us almost fought each other. That shit was how the fuck this goes. Now what we're doing, Dan gave us the belt again. Remember when he took it away? Remember when he took it away from us and said that none of you are fucking worthy? We might as well just hand it to Ronnie? You want that to happen again? Shut the fuck up and listen to what the Patreon polls say, because now we've got a system, and if you really want to change it, it's up to you. Like he said, you can have your friends hop on the Patreon and affect the voting, or you can hop in the fucking ring more and be more active. And even more so than be more active, be fucking better. That's how you become a fucking champion.
And with monthly events, there's definitely not going to be a shortage of opportunities for us to accomplish, like people to be able to establish a bigger record. And some people were saying, would it
battle
be
twice, top fucking position, started this year, and battled fucking twice, here he fucking is.
Some people were trying to say, is that fair? Like, what if somebody just battles like a bunch of easy battles and then like gets that count as a record? I'm like, but
yes,
that's
guess how fair that is. If fucking I show up and
like
battle
that's
8
how it should work.
motherfuckers on Saturday, and I fucking walk 8 motherfuckers who weren't prepared to battle on Saturday, but said as grown men they were gonna battle on Saturday and be prepared to do so, guess whose record just got fucking crazy better than yours? Mine. Sorry. Because you know what? That's how this league works now. You wanted a league that works.
Yeah.
The systems have to be put in place, and sometimes you're going to have to try a little bit harder. Bro, I'm saying all this hot shit, and I'm still 0-1 in this year's fucking standings.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember that. What you need to do is work harder. Don't sit there and blame the next guy.
And I do have the entire standings right now.
It's sitting right there towards the bottom of the fucking
list. From every single battle that we've done since the Patreon polls, this is where it stands, where it's at, like completely, not even just the top 6. We got Lucky at 3-0, Black Cloud MC 2-0, Raja, 2 wins, 0 losses. Nexus, 1 win, 1 loss. Captain Autism, 1 win, 1 loss. Daniel Blackton, 1 win, 2 losses. Casa De Niro, 1 win, 0 losses. L Dog, 1 win, 0 losses. Tino, 1 win, 0 losses. Van B, 1 win, 0 losses. Conflict, 1-0. Reverse Live, 1-0. Madman Leak, 1-0. Kane, 1-0. Triple 1-1-0. And then we have Rubba, 0-1. Ari, 0-1. Joe Boy, 0-1. Everyone's 0-1 at this point. It's AQ, Rashad, Mr. Crimson, Doomsday Decay, Didi, Nefazar, Wisecrack, my guy Jigglez, Chaz Ross, and then shout out to Idol for being the first person that's 0-2 that will never ever be able to redeem that record because he decided to go on Twitter and say a bunch of fucking fucking erotic slurs.
Not homoerotic, homophobic. He said
slurs.
homophobic slurs, and he got caught saying the N-word.
Yes.
He might try and tell you he didn't say it with the hard ER. All we know is white boy don't get away with saying that shit so slickly, he said it way too easy.
He said it with a hard ER, and he said it with a hard GOT.
Yeah, he was going for it. So, you know
both
what I mean?
of them actually, but
He
it's not even just that. I've explained it before on the episode. It's not just
we're just not dealing with it.
We're just not dealing with it.
We're just not.
We're not dealing with it. And he was supposed to be in a position of like, hey,
he was definitely supposed to be in a position of trust.
Yes.
With other people's standings, or not standings, but with other people in the scene. He was definitely supposed to be somebody who was going to be in charge of helping facilitate other events and other things, and possibly even out of this fucking state. But what happened is he got on fucking Twitter Spaces like a goddamn 13-year-old girl and started popping off at the motherfucking jaw because he ain't got a goddamn parent to raise him fucking right either, like a lot of you sluts. And he started saying some wild shit, and he got caught up for saying that wild shit.
Bang.
Watch saying all the wild shit that you say on Twitter Spaces like a fucking 13-year-old bitch.
Fair enough. So shout out to him. And that's the complete record of going on from this year so far. Like I said, it's going to be an overall record going forward completely, especially next year. Like I said, BOTZ is going to be, there's many things happening behind the scenes that's going to separate BOTZ as its own entity. Like I said, fucking once I be able to establish BOTZ as an LLC, I'll be able to produce merchandise on an easy way to where like I don't have to do any work, but y'all can be able to have the merchandise. All kinds of shit is fucking coming along the way. And with that, I feel is the best time to just rebrand. And we are just completely starting from scratch. The tournament was fun. It produced, like you said, the best was just fucking the round robin boot camp because
I tried
it produced
to figure out
like
a bar.
5 or 6 new battlers.
I tried to figure out a bar so like fucking tough these past couple months of like Ryne's round robin boot camp, and like the only good thing that rhymes with boot camp when you're doing something like that is new champ, and like that's just fucking corny.
So that is the top 6 going into this weekend. Like I said, after this weekend, this was already going to change. I already know that, like, because most of the people that are
will
like
get more battles,
but like a lot of the people that are 1-0 right now are on this card specifically. So that's all of this is going to change. So please don't fucking light my house on fire because you're not in the top 6 in June.
And don't sleep on the Patreon if you want a better position.
We got till October.
Half of you are learning where your position is on the Patreon poll right now because you're not a fucking patron.
Fair enough.
Shit used to be $1, dog.
Shit used to be $1.
And none of y'all had it.
But if you are a cheap ass and you
Maverick,
don't want to be on the
sell
Patreon,
food stamps.
if you are a cheap ass and don't want to be on the Patreon, all the battles do drop every single Friday night right here on BOTZ Battles on the YouTube for fucking free. They just drop, months after the event, like how battle rap works. So, go on the Patreon and you can stay up to date with us. But like I said, Captain Autism versus Lucky has already been dropped. Nefazar versus Casa De Niro has already been dropped. Wisecrack versus Raja just dropped this last week. Tomorrow is going to be Nexus versus Idol, June 24th. And then we got you versus Lucky dropping July 1st. Sorry about that.
Man.
And then we got...
let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about it because I keep saying it. But in reality, I'm so happy that like my battle versus Lucky doesn't drop on YouTube before my battle Saturday.
Fair enough.
Because, like, man,
Fair
as
enough.
I keep saying, like, I'm not going to lie and sit here and be like, no, it was fucking debatable. I let shit catch up to me. I showed up unprepared to my last performance.
wasn't
and
even-
Lucky can rap. Lucky can rap. And like I said, I had to go back to the hood and tell everybody that I asked who knew him, who was like, nah, that boy's just a fan. That boy's just a fan. I had to go back and be like, you know what? You might know him as just a fan, and that's your homie and all, but the boy can rap. Not only can the boy rap, the boy was basically meant to battle. So,
Fair
like,
enough.
all the shit I talked about him versus Sasquatch saying that he was just going to lose because Sasquatch is the homie, it's obviously just bullshit. The boy can rap, and I have a fucking thing inside of me that's like, nah, fuck him, because he fucking caught me, man. Like, I'm not going to front. I got fucking lost. I'm not a dumbass who knows I didn't lose. I learned how to take a fucking loss in battle rap. You know what that means? Somebody was better at rhyming bullshit at me that day. It's cool. Happens. Fucking happens. I am not Dr. Seuss. But, like, you know, I'm definitely happy that obviously none of you fucking idiots who've been talking shit about Jigglez for the past month have the fucking Patreon, because I would have heard how horribly my third round versus fucking
that's a
Lucky
great point.
is.
That's a great point.
And, like, I can say it right now, and you can say it like fucking Saturday. Fucking Doomsday hears this thing. He can be like, oh, I heard you. You heard it from me, dumbass. You didn't fucking go watch it. If you did, you'd have specific shit to say, because I have specific, because obviously I'm critical of myself. I have specific shit I know I did horribly. It's called my third round. But, like, that shit don't drop till fucking after this battle, so I look way better than I'm supposed to all you idiots, and you're still making fun of me. What does it matter? That's called battle rap. So you want a better fucking, you know, standing in the records in your battle rap league? Better hop out of your fucking house and impress them idiots on the internet.
And that's going to be July 1st right here. And then we got Kane versus Didi dropping July 8th. That's also a great battle. Rashad versus L-Dog July 15th.
That was a good one.
That's a good one, too.
I like that one.
White Widow Hayes versus Sasquatch Josh July
Fire.
22nd. Definitely proud of that one. AQ versus Raja July 29th.
That was pretty funny, too, actually.
The debut Spaz round of Faust dropping August 5th. Then Black Cloud MC versus Daniel Blackton dropping August 12th. That's a great one, too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Rubber-Tongue versus Reverse Live dropping
That's where
August.
we had the Sega shit, right?
What?
That was Black Cloud versus Blackton. That's where Black Cloud had the Sega shit.
Possibly.
The fucking Sonic shit. He had the Sonic hat and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Had
I
the
think
Sonic
so.
bars in
I
the
think
end of his
so.
fucking third.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I think that's what it was.
Rubber-Tongue versus Reverse Live, August 19th. Triple
Dope.
One versus Chaz Ross, August 26th. Tino versus Joe Boy, September 2nd. Conflict versus Airy, September 9th. Daniel Blackton versus Madman Leak, September 16th. And Nexus versus Lucky on September 23rd. Like I said, battles dropping every Friday night. Wow. But you can watch them all right now.
On the motherfucking
On the
Patreon.
motherfucking Patreon for
Bro,
only $5.
Patreon's fucking sick, too. Like, if you don't even have a Patreon for anything, then, like, go get
Super
this.
easy.
But then, like, bro, find something, because I guarantee there's something you're into, like this, that you're fucking
Yeah.
watching right now.
That's,
that
like,
has
only
a
on
fucking
Patreon, too.
that has so much other dope shit on it, too.
I recommend
And
the
that's what
Creative
you're
Imbalance
missing.
podcast. Shout out my homie Sean.
That might be the next one you need to hop on. Who knows?
It's cheap.
It's not
$5.
It's fucking. See, there you go. You waste $5 a month on other
Bullshit.
bullshit. I know we
Bullshit.
all do.
And then keep in mind, July 30th, we got BOTZ Summer Sesh coming right back on that ass. Where do you know right now, anywhere in battle rap, that's doing monthly fucking events, that's dropping battles on the YouTube every Friday night, that's providing promotional video and photos for every single battler on the card, that's making sure the footage is dropped guaranteed? Get the fuck
You know,
outta
Ryan,
here.
I'm not
That's why
aware
I
of
don't-
something like that.
I don't
But
be
if there were
sweating.
another platform doing all of that work, I hope they get more respect than you obviously do for all the effort you
Fair
put in.
enough, but that's why I don't be sweating nobody's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, a lot of that talk is a lot of that talk, and I'm actually out here making the magic motherfucking happen. So we're gonna make more
Summer
magic
Sessions,
happen.
that's your that's not the September is gonna be the
September's gonna be Richard Spuddy
Richard Spuddy
Invitational. Yes,
Yeah.
we haven't spoken of that one yet. Plans are in the works, but
I heard there was a Richard Spud yacht thing happening, and like,
Oh yeah,
that might be fucking sick.
Oh yes,
That's gonna be that's the end of the season shit right there, man. That's
why I wanted to do it. Like have a
Yeah.
good fun one, and then go into BOTZtober. Like
that's
make
that end of the
BOTZtober
season shit. I
serious
think what he's just said about July, that's cool and all, but
it's gonna go
that super secret shit, that secret squirrel shit's about to be fucking.
It's
fire.
gonna go Summer Sesh in July, Shade Wars in August, and then Richard Spud Yacht Invitational September, and then we're ending it out BOTZtober Championship Caddy Royale for the fucking title. Is there anything you want to let these folks know about before we head on out of here? Because I need to eat some more of that ceviche.
I don't know. Get the fucking Patreon.
Get the fucking Patreon.
Grow the fuck up if you need to grow the fuck up. If you're doing too much growing the fuck up, take a second to be a fucking kid. And don't take yourself too seriously when nobody else seems to either. Ooh, fucking heavy shit, man. I need to stop smoking and vaping in Ryne's house. Got me
Yeah,
feeling-
man. We're
Nah.
on drugs.
But with that,
dude.
yeah, exactly. That's how I always sound, apparently. Let's read some comments real quick before we leave, because I see at the bottom, Maverick for Life said nothing but food stamps. You can sell food stamps. I think I addressed that earlier. Fuck Off said something. No one is an easy battle. Okay, good for that. Kane, my next op already dead or already lost, and he don't even realize it.
I like
that
it.
right there. You came in right at the end and then was like, let me do some commentary. What's happening? Oh, my next op fucking dead. Like, he lost. That's fucking cool. I like that.
I like
that
it.
type of energy.
I like
That's
it.
cool.
That's some champ energy.
Yeah, and see, that's the type of shit. He's like,
Swammy said a 0-0-1 should be ahead of a 0-1 in my opinion. A tie is worth more than an L. Fair enough. You're probably right. Still not top 6.
I would love to see
But you're right.
way more ties happen, because what that would mean is y'all are getting your friends to get on Patreon.
Yeah, facts.
So let's get these ties up here, motherfuckers.
Facts. But shout out Leprechaun James was up
Leprechaun
in here. Shout out
James.
Kane. Free the fuck up. My guy Fuck Off was up in here. Maverick was up in here. My guy New Swammy. I hope to see New
Fucking
Swammy
whoop, whoop,
fucking
Just
this
Mike.
weekend. Yeah, Just Mike. Fucking the fucking all-time BOTZ ref.
I've been here for a minute,
Fucking
bullshitting with
Broncos
everybody.
MG. What's up? What's up? My guy Assad. I love that fucking guy. He's always putting me on some fire fucking shit. Pixie was up in here. Fucking shout out to fucking Laura. Shout out Born Evil Bobby. We had the folks up in here. Fucking yeah, man. We did the stuff. We did the thing. Go support the boys and fucking, you know, tomorrow fucking get up, get after it. Go earn that fucking daylight. Don't burn it. All the luck and love too. We got a future to save. Good night, folks.
Look, yeah. Put them things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. They don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put them things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. They don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Hey, I'll roll a chopper out the pack, then pull the big out. She think I'm Rambo when I'm shirtless with the stick out. Black on black when we attack, we never stick out. I get to squeeze until it's empty, pop the clip out. You share your business with these bitches, let it slip out. You give your money to that hoe, so you a trick now. I don't say shit to the bitches, pull my dick out. First we fucked, and when I'm finished, I'ma spit. Shit, my dogs is barking and got the taste for blood. Pop shit, you get your top split, I left them laying her. Nine true, you get your mind blue, but what you tryna do? Slide through, must I remind you? I be almost sipping a 40, gripping a 40, I'll let one go up at your face and get distorted, End of the story, it's not important, we celebrate and spin your block up in that Floria. I got magazines for your issues. Activate with the pistol. I'm at your face like some tissue. If I bless you, I won't miss you. Bullets guided like a missile. Now they gliding through your tissue. Hit your bitch, your friends, your family, anybody riding with you. Little bitch, I walking like I'm God, but I'm a demon to you. Little bitch, I keep the pump on deck, but I ain't cleaning the pool. You feel that barrel bust, you feel that marrow crush. Little bitch, I rock enough gold to make a pharaoh blush. You put them things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we see us.